Hey everybody, go ahead and share this around. I want to update everyone on what's going on right now. After arriving here, we had a meeting with the occupiers and we democratically decided on an escalation. So right now, what is happening is we've blockaded the front of the facility. No one can come in or out of that facility from the front, but it has come to our attention that people are leaving from the side of the building and they're parking in this back area in this field that is owned by Tesla. So Tesla's field, there's the sign, there's the building. This field is being used by ICE to park their vehicles to circumnavigate the blockade right now. So in order to prevent that from happening, in order to prevent them from bringing people in and out of the back, we have now escalated the blockade. We have blockaded the back entrance to their parking structure, and we are blocking the bottom entrance to their back area. So now the front has been blockaded since yesterday at 5 p.m. and today, starting now, we have escalated the blockade to blockade the back parking lot as well, both entrances into the alleyway and out onto Macadam itself. So again, I want to tell everyone what's been going on. Starting last night at 5 p.m. we blockaded this building in the front. Not a single car has come in or out since then. Federal officers came and threatened arrest. We didn't move. They didn't show up. So what's happening now is it had come to our attention that they were getting the officers out of a side door and parking in the back of the facility in order to get into work and to get out. So what we are doing now is we have blockaded that back entrance. We have a blockade down at the bottom of the hill. We have a blockade at the top of the hill. This blockade is not going anywhere. We are shutting down this ICE facility. We are not going to allow Gestapo to continue in this city. We are not going to allow them to continue to hold people in cages in our name, in our time. We've blockaded the front of the facility. Brave blockaders have come out here. We currently need more people. People are asking what we need. We need more people. We need you to show up. We need your body. Again, this is a prayerful vigil. We are not aggressing on them. We sure give them a hell of a lot of heckling, but we are blockading with our bodies. We are not laying hands on them. We are not doing anything to create any kind of conflict. If they decide to come out here and attempt to arrest us, they shouldn't be allowed to. That should be police who come out here, because this is not their property. So if the Portland police do come out here and try to end this blockade, that will mean that the Sanctuary City's police department is cooperating with ICE, which they're not allowed to do. So we'll see how this plays out. But currently, again, our mission is to shut down ICE, is to occupy ICE, is to blockade ICE, to make sure that they do not continue their attack against human rights in our city. So one more time, I want to let everyone know what's going on. The front of the building has been blockaded. It has been blockaded since last night at 5 p.m. Today we are escalating the blockade to block the back parking lot so that they cannot get in and out. After ICE officers were unable to leave the facility last night because of the blockade, they left on a side door and they've been carpooling in and out. So we are now blockading that entrance so that they cannot. We know that the bus containing immigrants, refugees, asylum seekers is supposed to be arriving at this facility anytime. Yesterday it arrived around noon. I don't know if they've decided to not bring them out here today, but we want to make sure that it doesn't matter where they try to bring them in. We are going to be here. Our neighbors are going to hear us tell them, no están solas, you are not alone. And we want to make sure that the ICE agents know that we are not here to mess around. We are not here to play games. We see what is happening, and we are not going to stand idly by and do nothing while our neighbors are being torn apart, while their families are being torn apart, while people experience harrowing journeys going hundreds, thousands sometimes of miles just to get to our borders, to this land of freedom. And now, let's see, ask him where he's going.
Go down to Bancroft, make a right. down in the old spaghetti factory. Big parking lot.
All right, cool. So yes, again, we are out here in the back, Tesla's field. It's right here behind the ICE facility. There are ICE officers who have parked back here. Hopefully not in the Tesla field, because I don't think Elon would be very happy about that. Here are some of their cars. They are trying to get in and out through the back of the building right now. So this blockade is going to continue all the way back here. We've got an ICE. Are you with ICE? So we've got someone attempting to leave right now. Hey, hey, hey! As you see, they don't have any license plates on this particular vehicle. There it is. Florida Marine Corps. He's an ICE agent.
More supplies than people. I think people is going to be the choke point. A lot. There's a.
So right now, what's happening is we've blockaded the back entrance. A Gestapo agent is now attempting to leave the facility, but this blockade is not moving. Oh my goodness! Thank you. Yes, we can take it down. The main gathering is actually down there. Oh. If you want to go to it, but we can definitely bring all that. This is heavy.
I got that, man. No worries.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think we got this particular one. Thank you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate your contribution. Thank you. Do we have a cop? Is that a Portland cop? What are they doing? Oh, he's just pulling someone over. Yeah, Portland cops can't participate in this. This is a sanctuary city.
You go home when the kids go home.
We're almost at traffic.
Retorno, road closed, U-turn, only.
Did someone on a bike run down there and grab more people? Where? Can you do that? Here, thank you. I got it.
You go home when the kids go home.
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 Road closed, U-turn only.
So again, we are in the back area of ICE. This is where the Tesla field is. The blockade is still happening in the front. We have just escalated to the back as well, because this is how ICE and agents have been attempting to get in and out.
Watch out to the back!
Put your body in the way.
Put your body in the way.
Put your body in the way.
Let him drive over the raspberries. That'd be funny.
Yeah, he can drive over the raspberries. Let him go through the raspberries if he must.
You go that way. Not coming through here.
You go home when the kids go home.
Someone get a picture of his plate.
You are under arrest for crimes against humanity, you ice pig.
You go home when the kids go home.
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 Stop separating families.
Stop separating families. Stop separating families.
Stop separating families.
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home.
Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE.
Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump.
Come back. You're not gonna run me over, motherfucker.
Let him drive through the raspberries.
Go through the raspberries, man. Bye.
Fucking capo!
Bye, you piece of shit. Go home to your fucking family.
Yeah, go home to your family. Remember, don't put your hands on his vehicle though. Yeah.
Hey, you're not
No
going
contact.
home, man. We're not moving.
Aggressive nonviolence. Aggressive nonviolence.
Right out here. I bet you have AC in
Let him drive over the curb if he needs to.
You ain't going home. Hey, move that over here.
Hey Tesla, you gonna let your ICE agents drive through your field like this?
That's what I figured.
Hey, where's the police? Where's the police? Look at this piece of shit. Where's the police? Where's the police? Where's the police? Where's the police? Where's the police when you need them? They don't show up to arrest the pigs.
See how dangerous this is? Want to kill people?
What are you doing? Hey, reckless driving, reckless endangerment. Who is this? Mr. Florida UWZ1Z Marine Corps.
Hey, back up!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
Uh-oh, someone's stuck. Someone's stuck. Uh-oh.
Yeah, spin some wheels. Come on.
You're not allowed to drive on the damn sidewalk,
I dare
fool!
you! Hit me!
These are officers of ICE. This is what they do. Look at this. This is reckless driving. Where are the police to arrest these maniacs? It's only on the back. He hides his identity. You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home! Deport me! I'm illegal!
Fuck
You go
off.
home when the kids go home!
Deport me. You want to shake your head?
Smile.
Deport me.
You're a fucking Gestapo agent. Your kids are gonna learn about you in school.
Deport
They are.
me.
They're gonna learn about you in school. And you know what? Embassies are bringing charges against your fucking asses. You guys are going to leave this country and you guys are gonna be arrested.
We
and go
already heard
straight to the
yesterday
head.
from the UN, so fucking eat a dick.
Yeah, and what are you doing? What are you doing on this sidewalk? Someone, hey, there's no cop collars here, but maybe a passerby can report this fucking flagrant violation of traffic law. Oh my God, what is he doing? I thought this was a law-abiding citizen.
They got a bootlegger held up down there. See him. Florida,
UWZ1Z, Florida. Yeah, send that to the embassies who are collecting information.
No, UWZ.
This is a crime against humanity that is that is happening here. That's taking place. It is a crime against humanity. There will cop. Hey, where's the police when you need them? The cop just drove by without doing nothing. That is police. That is police collaboration with ICE is what that is. So a Portland police officer in this sanctuary city just drove by while this person is obviously hanging halfway off of a sidewalk in a median. They did not stop to give them a citation or a ticket. They just drove on by. So there's your collaboration between the sanctuary city and and ICE. So I don't know. Teddy. Where are you at, Ted Wheeler? Where are you at, Ted Wheeler? How come you haven't been to this occupation one time? Where are our representatives? This is why you can't wait for politicians to act. This is why you need to take this into your own hands. This is why we need to take responsibility for our country, for this that is happening in our time. It is only the people that are going to stop this, because obviously the only politician I've seen out doing anything is Jeff Merkley. So where the fuck is everybody else? Not here.
This concentration
concentration camp guard makes me want to throw up. I kind of already feel like doing that.
So again, this is taking place at the back of the ICE facility. The blockade is ongoing in the front, and now they have attempted to leave through the back to escape through the side doors. They are parking in Tesla's field. Someone tag Elon Musk, let him know what's going on back here. But these ICE agents are now utilizing Tesla's field as an escape route to get back to their families while they hold other families indefinitely in separation from their children. You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home. You go home when the kids go home. You go home when the kids go home. You go home when the kids go home. You go home when the kids go home. You go home when the kids go home.
So again, another update. Today, we took a democratic vote within the camp, within the occupation, and it was decided by everyone that we should escalate the blockade to the back parking lot. Currently, their front parking lot, which is the only way in and out by vehicle, is blockaded. But they've been carpooling and entering through the side door while parking back here in Tesla's field. So, we have decided, we all together voted on an escalation. We came and blockaded these back entrances and exits, and now this ICE officer has attempted to leave. He drove across this field, went up and down, but we are letting him know that he can go home once the kids can go home. Because this is not something that we are going to stomach in this city. If the politicians and the police aren't going to uphold the sanctuary, the people will. And that's what we are doing. This is a sanctuary city. To the politicians, it's just a name, but to us, it means something. And we will provide sanctuary here. But again, not a single politician has come out in support of this blockade except for Chris Gorsuch. Jeff Merkley's been at the border, but one politician has come out in support of this. Chris Gorsuch, representative from Salem. He came out here in support, and he stands with immigrants. And we need more politicians like that, but there aren't any. So we need people. We need people to come down here. We need you to come down here and take responsibility for your city, to take responsibility for your neighbors, for your community. We don't know where Representative Kotek is. Sorry. Again, let me repeat to you, the only politician, current politician that's come down here is Chris Gorsuch. Joanne Hardesty has been down here. Joanne Hardesty is a fierce advocate for social justice. She's been down here. But she's not even a politician yet. So no, it's the people taking responsibility now. Because the politicians are not doing it.
If I go to jail, I'm going to stick
I got some signs.
Thank you.
You're just like fucking Rambo Nazi, seriously. I'm glad you're laughing. You're fucking terrible laughing. That fucking kid's being separated. You're a piece of shit, sir. You're a piece of fucking shit.
Dorothy from up in Vancouver came out in support. If you're up in Vancouver. But no current politicians besides Chris Gorsuch. Jeff Merkley gets a pass because he is working his ass off on the border. But where the hell are all the other politicians who claim sanctuary? Where are they? Again, let me update everybody on the situation. Last night we blockaded the front end of this ICE facility. At 5 p.m. we were threatened with arrest, but we did not move. So they started to go in and out from the side door and park in Tesla's field behind the ICE facility. We voted this morning to escalate the blockade, and we have now taken over this back field here. And this ICE agent here attempted to run the blockade. He was stopped. He then drove over Tesla's field, over this barrier. He's being held right here.
Can you talk to someone?
Water's being passed out. Again, this is 4310 Southwest Macadam. Here's an El Salvadoran offering water to an ICE agent. Remember those videos of the ICE agents who just walk around knocking over water that the immigrants need to survive?
I'm scared of ice. Eat a dick.
No, actually, you know what? He doesn't deserve it. Eat a
I
dick.
bet you. Get out of the car. Let's go mano a mano. Come out of the car. Let's go mano a mano.
So again, this is happening behind the ICE facility in Portland, Oregon. 4310 Southwest Macadam. We have blockaded the ICE facility starting at 5 p.m. last night, the only vehicle entrance. But ICE agents have been parking in the back in this field belonging to Tesla, and they have been walking in through the side door. We have now blockaded the entrance and exit to the facility, or to the parking lot on Tesla's field. We are not allowing them to go in or out back here either.
I did talk to Tesla
Yeah,
because some of their employees park over here,
okay.
and we were just like, let them know who your employees are. We'll let them through. We
Okay.
just want to verify that they're not.
Yeah. No, we have no fight to pick with Tesla right now. As a matter of fact, we would appreciate Tesla's support by letting ICE know that they cannot utilize their field to park. All right? So, Elon, if this gets to you, homeboy, stop letting these Nazis, these Gestapo fucks park in your field, please. Thank you. So right now, we've got a Gestapo agent right here. He's surrounded. He was trying to escape. Run the blockade. We've got the bottom entrance blockaded. We've got the top entrance blockaded. We've got the front entrance blockaded. Portland is not going to move.
This bus is running late. Hey, you guys, if you guys can hear me, with us escalating these blockades and really being forceful about these ICE officials not going home until the children go home, we need you, okay? This is not like, hey, come on down. We fucking need you. These fucking few white people are doing work. They're doing work on behalf of all your fucking liberal asses. Everybody out there posting like, oh, the children going back are horrible, this, that, and the other. These people are doing the work. Please come down and join these people. I'm on my knees, yo, dude. Please come down here. We need you. Come down here. We can't do this without you. All right? The state will crush us. Come down here.
Fucking yellow! Fucking coward! Fucking goddamn coward! Fuck you!
So everyone just tuning in right now, I want to let you know what's going on. Last night at 5 p.m. we blockaded the only vehicle entrance in and out of ICE. They came with federal officers and threatened us with arrest. We did not move. They ended up sneaking out the side door. They've been utilizing Tesla's field to park their vehicles to go in and out the side door. This morning, the occupiers had a meeting. We took a vote and we decided to escalate and blockade the back field as well. This officer right here is the first one to attempt to break the blockade. He came at both sides, at the top of the hill and the bottom of the hill. You can watch it earlier on in this feed. And then he proceeded to drive through this field and attempt to leave.
Oh, yeah, asshole. Hey, asshole!
But he has been blockaded right here. At least 4 Portland police officers have driven by, and they've seen what this car is doing.
And drove by.
And they just drove by. If this was any other person, they would have issued a ticket or a citation. But they're just ignoring it. That's absolutely fine. That's what we expected. Just to let everyone know. So here's the top of the hill blockade. Thank you, everybody. Bottom of the hill blockade. Oh, let me pull that back so we can see it. Thank you. We got songs of revolution going on.
We don't know when all the day will come again. He's gonna wait Can I have
That
my
guy?
wallet? He's gonna wait until they have less numbers. So.
Huh?
Tony! Quick! Quick!
Make me run again.
Thank you for standing your ground. Thank you. So again, this ICE agent, this Gestapo agent is attempting to run the blockade. He was run down and stopped. That's his license plate number. So again, ICE, because we've blockaded their front entrance, is now utilizing Tesla's field in order to bypass the blockade. Luckily, some brave souls were able to chase them down and stop him. He's now halfway on the median.
Give him some presents.
Who needs water?
Yeah, does anybody need water? Need water? Alright, I think we know.
All right, everyone, I'm gonna give you a rundown of the situation. Hey, can someone else go live to make sure this person doesn't do any shenanigans? I'm gonna go walk away for a minute. If someone else can go live, so that if this guy tries to pull anything stupid, he gets caught on camera. You got live over there? All right, excellent. Fuck you, sir.
What's your name, Brian?
Jacob.
Jacob, Kimberly.
Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. All right, so I want to give you a rundown of what's going on here. So that's the ICE agent that's been stopped. This is the blockade that is going on at the top of the hill. This is the blockade going down at the bottom of the hill. I'll be right back, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so the encampment, this is the back of the ICE field, of the ICE facility right here. They got cameras up everywhere. So this is the back of the facility, 4310 Southwest Macadam on the south waterfront in Portland, Oregon. We need numbers. We are blockading the ICE facility. We are not letting them go home to their families until the families that they have separated can go home to each other, to the arms of their parents, to the arms of their children. This right here is the occupation camp. The first night of our occupation, we had 6 people. The second night of our occupation, we had 30 people. Our numbers grow. Yesterday, our first day, there were about 30 people here. The next day, about 80 people total in the daytime. Today, the numbers are even bigger. This is growing and growing. This is a permanent encampment until the zero tolerance policy is lifted, because we have zero tolerance for ICE in this city. People who need food, who need water, come down here. We've got all kinds of food. We've got a guitar to play. Got families down here.
Got a porta potty.
Got a porta potty. Right now, we are actually utilizing the shelter that's only operational on weekends. We will have to vacate this location this weekend to allow for the people who use this to continue their operations. We will move to a different location in the same area. and then come back to the shelter afterwards. This is the front blockade. This is the blockade that started last night at 5 p.m. There was a couple confrontations where agents attempted to leave the facility and were blocked from doing so. They proceeded to threaten arrest on the protesters. Protesters did not move, and the blockade has held. We've got all kinds of pizza, coffee, pad thai. The community has been extremely generous. They've been holding us down this whole time. There's been a lot of questions about monetary donations. If folks want to donate monetarily, we ask you to donate to the organizations that are doing work to reunite these families. There's the Interfaith Movement for Immigrant Justice. There's the Portland Immigrant Rights Coalition, and a lot of different organizations across the country that are working to get these families access to clergy, that are working to make sure that they have the help they need mentally, because this is something that most people cannot handle. I know I wouldn't be able to handle it. So there are a lot of organizations that do need your monetary help. But down here at the occupation, what we need is you. We need you down here. The city has been holding us down. So much food, so much coffee, so much water, so much Powerade. Yeah, Portland's been holding us down. So as far as monetary gifts go, please give them to the relevant organizations that are working to reunite families. What we can use down here is bodies, tents, things of that nature. Even if you can't be here in the daytime, come camp out at night. If you can't be here at the nighttime, come spend some time in the day on the picket. We need your numbers. That is what we need the most. So we're back to the back again here, where the blockade is continuing. The ICE officer is still in his car. Oh, hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. 7 up. 7 up. 7 up. 7 up.
We're going to block the street to try to let them drive into the street. That's what they're going to do. They're going to block traffic.
Here we go.
Allow him to go south.
Hey, we need bodies. We've got 5-0 here.
They're going to block the street. He's going to try to cut this way.
Bodies. Bodies. Hey, just so you guys know, these people do have the right to arrest you. These are not ICE agents who don't have jurisdiction here. They actually do have the ability to assert their jurisdiction right here and arrest you. So everyone who's in front of this, know that you can be arrested for this action right now. Just heads up. They have to ask you to move first, though. If they ask you to move and you move, they can't arrest you. But they might assert their but this is Tesla's field. This is private. This is public property here. But they do have the right, or they can assert their authority to arrest you. So just be aware of that. Thank you everyone for what you're doing. There's the ICE facility. That's Tesla's field, Tesla's facility. These are the Federal Productive Service agents right here.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to say. He's just doing a job.
Oh, I know a lot of Nazis that said that.
Right? Just following fucking orders, huh, my friend? My car, man. Huh?
Hey man, you look like you're better than this. You honestly do look like you're better than this.
You threaten me to shoot me, then fuck off, dude.
I do see your face. You look like you could be a very nice person.
Eat a dick.
Why are you doing this, man?
Yeah, why are you?
Why don't you get a better job?
Huh?
Why are you doing this, brother? All right, here he comes.
Here he comes. Here
Here he comes.
Shuffle, officer. Look at the stormtrooper.
Here he comes.
Fucking stormtrooper piece of shit. I ain't scared of you, dude. This is my fucking room.
Here's another one over here.
You want to fucking try and walk up? You see him try to walk up when I told him his time will come? Fuck you, bootlicker!
Is this sidewalk Tesla's property?
No, the sidewalks are public.
He got his big brown stick! He got his beating stick!
Alright, ICE agents bringing out their beating sticks now. ICE agents are bringing out their beating sticks. How much longer till they get the dogs out here too?
It's a compensation.
Alright, they've got their beating sticks on. It looks like they're gonna.
Go home when the kids go home!
It looks like they're gonna use the con.
You go home when the kids go home!
I was down
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home!
You go home when the kids go home.
You go home when the kids go home! You go home when the kids go home!
You go home
We
when the
want to get
kids
the
go
word out as
home.
much as
Stop
possible.
separating families!
Stop separating families.
Stop separating families!
Stop separating families.
Don't be a capo! ICE is Gestapo!
Don't be a combo. ICE is Gestapo.
Don't be a capo! ICE is Gestapo!
Don't be a combo. ICE is Gestapo.
Don't be a capo! ICE is Gestapo!
They got ties.
ICE is
Yo!
Alright, just to let you know they've got ties, they will start arrest.
They are going to look for mass arrest. This guy's all happy. So, if you are going to, if you do want to make your stand here, I appreciate it. I'll stand to the hospital. Okay, we're going to do today. I would suggest that you find Jacob, myself, the NLG person in the hat.
Here's markers. Everyone get your NLG number on your arm.
It's 503.
Listen, get it out. They're gonna let you know what the number is.
503.
503.
902.
502. 5340. Okay, also, have your bags.
We want to give a big thank you to the National Lawyers Guild for being out here to observe. Yes, please don't resist arrest if you're getting arrested. Please don't resist. Yell that you are not resisting while they are arresting you.
Please yell to free the kids.
I'll do it on the other side.
Alright, y'all share this on your networks. Please stop getting ready to make arrests. We're here on the
Share this on your networks. Federal Protective Services is here. Homeland Security is here to make arrests in support of the Gestapo.
Yeah? Everybody just saw that. Dude, did you see that? That dude just went like this, like with his gun to me, dude. That piece of shit, that shit got caught on camera.
Good.
You know we were Sarah. Yes. They were like, no, you were right. We're doing a day of Friday, like talking to this, and like we need communication with people over there, and like just that the other part is not like a thing.
Is that a crime when they do that, to make a gun motion like that to you? That cop, I just caught him on camera, just went like this.
What's your number?
971-888-0515.
They're starting to strap on their gloves. Cops are going to the back end, cops are going to the
Yeah,
back
I'm
end.
gonna follow him.
Okay.
You got this up here, buddy?
I'm gonna set this up.
All right, I'm gonna go follow these other officers here. All right, guys, hold strong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He needs to come in. Are you with ICE?
No, I'm not with
All right, let him in.
folks. You're welcome. Come on through. Over this way. Thank you.
Hey, you don't get paid. You don't touch them.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've given you a lawful order to me.
Don't fucking touch them.
Are you guys with ICE?
Nope.
Are you with ICE?
They're with the Department of Homeland Security.
You're with. Oh, are you guys aren't with ICE? All right, go ahead. Let them out. Let them out.
Here, man. Unlock the vehicle. Hey, man. You're putting me in danger of getting run over. How about you move over here? Okay? Hey. Hey, man. Listen.
Here it is. Arrest! Arrest!
Hey! Fucking watch me!
Step back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Gestapo right here. This is the Gestapo right here. Hero! Gestapo! ICE is Gestapo! ICE is Gestapo! ICE is Gestapo! ICE is Gestapo!
Back up. Step back.
Let him go!
What, you gonna mace people?
Let him go!
Yeah, fuck you,
Let
fool.
him go!
Follow me. Step
Fucking
Let
capo!
him go.
Fuck
Let
you,
him
capo!
go.
Let him go! 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 Let him
go! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go!
All right.
Coming.
Hey, can I get your names?
Nope. Come up this way.
Fuck you, you fucking Gestapo pig!
Back up.
Hey, this guy's cool. This guy's cool. This guy's cool.
Back up.
Fuck you, colonizer! Fuck you, colonizers!
You guys are gonna work all fucking night and all day for your next fucking foreseeable while.
Let him go, you fuckheads!
And we did nothing.
You guys are fucking Gestapo!
Let him go.
You guys are Gestapo, you fucking pigs!
Let him go. Yeah. Leave it.
Gestapo!
Look at you.
Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! He's got a what tattoo? Is he a fucking white supremacist, this fuck? Is he the one who's wearing a what Blue Lives Matter thing? I don't know. All of you guys are gonna be fucking tried for crimes against humanity. Hey, what are you arresting him for? Hey, what are you arresting him for? Fucking pieces of shit, class traitor, fuck! Goddamn Nazis!
He almost hit somebody, but he took off. He left.
He almost hit you? Can you tell us what happened?
Oh yeah, he was just inches away from my
Do you mind
feet.
to be on camera?
Yeah, he pulled in front of me, and he pulled up. I was standing right the fuck there, and he was inches away from running over my fucking foot.
You had to jump back?
Yes, I had to fucking jump back. He pulled in front of me, no warning.
And all of these cops are here and they didn't do anything.
Almost broke my foot.
Well, one of the fucking Gestapo agents almost ran over somebody. Y'all didn't do anything.
And she's 17.
She's a 17-year-old, you useless pigs.
Well, they don't care about fucking families or kids anyway.
You guys are pigs. Gestapo pigs.
Yeah, Luis got his plate.
Get as much information about these gentlemen as you can because embassies around the world are asking for them. Embassies around the world are asking for information on these people who are committing crimes against humanity. Collect as much information about them as you can. They're pursuing crimes against humanity. They are separating families. How can you guys in good conscience stand in the way?
Viva la gente!
Do you have kids? Do you have kids? Fucking stone face, your fucking soul's just like that. Fuck you. Look at you laugh. Look at you laugh. Fucking white boy, where are you from? Where'd you immigrate here from? Where'd you immigrate here from?
You know, racist.
You don't know? You don't know where you immigrated here from?
Oh, racist.
Yeah, racist? You're a fucking racist for fucking being on this land and acting like you throw any kind of authority. You guys fucking stole this land.
This land is mine.
Your fucking flag is a fucking banner
land
of
is mine.
genocide.
Fuck your flag.
How many people have you guys torn apart? First with Native Americans fucking separating their families, sticking them in fucking internment camps. Then the Japanese, and now with this? Yeah. Fuck you, pig. Fuck
Piece
you.
of shit. You know what?
You didn't have
Your
that
day's
fucking
gonna come
uniform
soon.
on. Fuck you. You think you're so fucking tough. Fuck you.
You gotta get your badge. See without your badge, homie. You know what my name is. It's not hard to find.
You ain't shit without your badge. Y'all hide behind that fucking badge.
Any one of you.
Y'all hide behind that fucking badge.
Why do you think it's
How
shit?
many children during slavery did you guys fucking tear apart from their families? That
Fuck
was legal.
you piece
You
of
guys
shit.
uphold the law. And that law is fucking evil. That law tears apart families. Slavery was legal. Colonialism was legal. Fuck you. And fuck you back there for fucking standing on their side, man.
Fucking black
you can
man.
get a better fucking
You're
job.
a piece of shit too, black man.
Fucking Uncle Tom,
Tom.
piece of shit.
Hey, fuck you, white man!
Fuck you, colonizer. Fuck you.
Colonizer!
Fucking colonizing piece of shit.
Colonizing piece of shit!
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking colonizer. Swear to fucking God, dude. I'm sorry, everyone on here. I get really worked up. I apologize for the foul language.
Apologize for foul language.
Okay, let me see this. Let me see this shit. Are we still on? All right, look.
It's fucking bullshit.
Wait, hold. Give me that. Give
Wait.
me that. Give me that.
What?
Fuck you! Fucking water.
Hey, go offer water to the fucking immigrants whose water your compadres are kicking over in the desert. You sick fuck. Yeah, offer water to the white people. Fuck you.
Let me see this. They're taking our water. Give
No,
me this.
they're offering water. They're offering water.
Hey guys,
While they fucking kick over water in the desert. Fucking pigs.
I'm being conductive right now. We're trying to promote peace and equality.
I'm not trying to promote peace and equality against the fucking bad.
White people like peace because it fucking helps them keep their supremacy. Peace is fucking conducive to keeping the status quo, alright? That's your opinion. Fucking, alright. Whatever. Diversity of tactics, homie. You can be peaceful if you
You know
want.
what? Yeah, fucking. You know what? People, come out here. Come the fuck out here. We need you. You know what I'm saying? This shit is no fucking joke anymore. You just saw a protester get fucking wrongfully arrested. For what, dude? For what? We need you guys out here. Share this shit on your network.
Let's see if they tried to break this blockade over here.
I've been here. There's a couple cars went through the Tesla. No one went to us.
Thank
no one
you.
got out.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. I'll be right down there for it.
Thank you, buddy. So here they come. The fucking train. We gotta follow these fucks. Banzai.
While they were arresting someone else, he pulled out. The arrest
While
was
people
a
were looking over
distraction.
there, yeah.
While the arrest was happening, he fucking pulls out in front of me. The cops aren't watching. It's a completely illegal fucking thing to do.
And you said you were 17 years
Yeah,
old?
I'm 17 years old.
And
He
they
took
almost
over my
ran
foot.
over you?
Yeah, he almost ran over my foot. The cops were right there. He was
And
on
they
the
didn't do
fucking
anything, did
sidewalk.
they?
I was on the sidewalk.
Tell the
I can stand on the sidewalk. He can't
Yeah.
drive on the sidewalk. You know?
So bear witness to the fucking hypocrisy of law enforcement.
We'll hurt that.
Yeah, we will go apologize to her.
Now, come on, she's over here.
I'm all fucking worked up right now. Hold up.
Yeah, she's my daughter. I'm proud of her, you know.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, everyone. So to give you a quick update, we blockaded this ICE facility. Sorry, this is all messed up. We blockaded this ICE facility starting yesterday. No. I can't handle that. We blockaded this ICE facility. I'm gonna have to take a break. I need to apologize to someone real quick. I was all worked up. Ma'am,
Hey, we need to
we're
apologize.
sorry. I was so worked up, and I was yelling.
I know that you
I'm
guys
sorry.
are-
Yeah, no, I'm sorry that the foul language. I know that it offends
I
some
know, I
people,
know, I know.
and I apologize that
No,
offended
that's just
you.
the thing is that like I'm doing activism constantly,
I know.
and like what we found is that in order to really get through to the police, we need to speak to them just in a completely non-violent compassion, our words, tones, and our actions.
And your example was wonderful.
All tactics are necessary, right? But like for me,
Like-
always will be have.
I gotta
I-
continue
no,
on
I
with this.
completely-
I
no, thank you,
apologize.
thank you.
I apologize. All right, folks. So I had to apologize to someone. I was using some very foul languages, and it offended them. We don't want to be offensive to our comrades. Anyways, so what happened is last night, starting at 5 p.m., we blockaded the only vehicle entrance in and out of the ICE facility. They threatened us with arrest, but we did not move. They proceeded to exit the building from side doors and go home in carpools. This morning, the occupiers took a democratic vote, and we decided that we were going to blockade the back field where they are parking, which is owned by Tesla, as you can see here. FYI, Elon Musk, the Gestapo is using your field. So we blockaded here. A Gestapo agent attempted to run the blockade and failed. We held them at the corner after they drove over a field and over a median. After a while, Federal Protective Services showed up with, Federal Protective Services showed up, and they ended up arresting one protester and allowing the Gestapo agent to go home. Our message here with this blockade is that these folks can go home when the families can go home. That is what we are doing. This needs to spread across the country. This can't just be happening in Portland. First of all, we need Portlanders out here. If you want to know how you can help by coming out. We need your body. If you have any kind of financial or monetary donations that you can give, please direct those to Interfaith Movement for Immigrant Justice, to Portland Immigrant Rights Coalition, Unite Oregon, Milenio.org. These are organizations that are working to unite families, that are working within the Latinx community. As far as this occupation goes, the only thing that we need is you. Our city is holding us down. They've been bringing supplies, food, all kinds of things. We just need you to show up. And if you're not in Portland, we need you to start these actions across the country. Blockade these facilities. Do not allow Gestapo to function in your city. Our politicians aren't doing anything, or they're not doing enough. It's going to be up to us to take responsibility for our country, to take responsibility for the history of our country, and to do something about this, to fight back. Because they're not doing it. And again, this is how the Nazis started. They started by othering the Jews, telling people that the Jews were thieves, that they were murderers, and then they started to expel them from the country. And then next they started separating them from families and putting them in internment camps. That is the exact same progression that you are seeing here in the United States right now. And be aware that the reason that this keeps repeating is because we do not acknowledge our history. Native Americans, for hundreds of years, we were tearing their families apart, separating them, committing genocide. How many thousands of children did not come home? After that, the Japanese internment camps. We do not face this history, and that's why history keeps repeating itself. We need to acknowledge what we have done wrong, and we need to do right this time. We have never been the shining light, as politicians like to say. We are the single most abuser of human rights in the world. We are the only ones who annihilated entire cities with nuclear weapons. We committed genocide on this very continent. Slavery, the list goes on and on. Everything that we enjoy, from our cell phones to our clothes to the food we eat, has been obtained through violence. We purchase food for higher prices while the people in those countries starve to death. We purchase minerals from those countries while the people in those countries are poor and poverty-stricken. And we continue to cooperate like this because it gives us a nicer life. And that is the problem with capitalism. As long as you keep participating in this without fighting back, and it's nearly impossible to exist in this society without causing some kind of harm. But the most you can do is try to minimize that. Buy local, support your local community, be active, do something. This country is suffering right now. There are families being torn apart. There are children sitting in cages with numbers being labeled on them. You need to fight back. This is the exact same progression that Nazi Germany took. Someone who appealed to the people, who lied to them, It started with an idea that it wasn't their fault that everything was bad, it was the Jews' fault. It's not our fault that everything's bad, it's the Mexicans' fault. They're stealing all our jobs, yada yada. It's the exact same progression. It's the exact same progression. You need to fight back now before it's too late. He's coming after, right now, Latinx people. He's coming after the Muslims. Who's next? I pray to God it's not you and your family. Please fight back while you can. What's that? 5-0 again? To the front? God damn it.
Where do I find your live stream?
Direct Action Alliance.
Direct Action.
Yes. Yep, absolutely. All right, folks. I am going to have to apologize to the folks following this live stream in a minute. Thank you for being here, folks. I have some responsibilities with my family that I need to go take care of in about 15 minutes, so I will have to leave you. I'll try to get another live stream up on Direct Action Alliance for you, or through the Occupy ICE PDX page. I'll see if I can leave my phone with somebody, but we'll figure it out. We'll keep you guys updated to all of this that's happening. I just got word that there might be police at the front of the building, so that's where I'm headed now. And then I got to get home to my babies and take care of my half of the responsibility. My partner's been holding it down, and I appreciate that greatly. But this is important. Lots of people are busy. Lots of people have responsibilities, and that's understandable, but please lend your time as much as you can. Come down here and support us. We are going to blockade this building. We are going to hold vigil. We are not going to move. Okay, it looks like everything's solid up here. So they got one arrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was someone who was blocking the
Yeah, well, he wasn't even doing that. They just accused him. He was just standing there. So we're back at the front of the blockade now. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Thank you. Thank you. We're here at the front now. So again, these are the supplies. We've got the tents here. We need as much support as we can get. We need your bodies. Please come down here. Stand with us. We need you. I'm gonna have to take off and go take care of my kids, but I will be back down here shortly to continue this. I want to leave you all with one thing. We're all on stolen land. We've committed so many crimes already. Just remember that this is nothing new. This is just a continuation of the genocidal colonist policies of this government. And if you take one thing away from this newscast, live feed, please, hey!
Hi. I was just giving them a message to pass on to you. I don't know who's here, but Queer Mom says, from the mom voice, you lose credibility if things look trashy.
Yeah.
And this is looking trashy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're picking up garbage. All of the stuff that's here is being utilized. When things are garbage, we pick it up. So we don't have any garbage lying around. That's another thing that we're making sure to do. Yeah.
Just some aesthetic sense brought to it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So, yeah, come down here. We appreciate your support. All points of view are welcome. Diversity of tactics. We need everyone. Thanks to everyone who supported us already. Thank you to everyone who's going to still be coming down here. We need you, we need your body, and we need this to spread. Surround the ICE facilities in your city. Fight back. If we don't fight back now, when? When? Children are in cages, families are being separated, numbers are being put on them. If this isn't the time to fight back, when will the time to fight back be? politicians aren't going to fix this for us. Our leaders aren't going to fix this for us. It's up to each and every one of us to take a stand, to fight back, to do what you can do. Not all of us can go to the border. Not all of us can go to Washington, D.C., but we can all fight in our own cities. We can all work within our own community. We can all reach out to the organizations that are already doing work and help build on that infrastructure. Everyone is needed. Everyone is useful. You have something to contribute, every single one of you. You just have to step out of that box and do it. Come out to the front line, come stand with us. If all you can do is monetary donations, again, reach out to the organizations that are trying to reunite families. Interfaith Movement for Immigrant Justice, Portland Immigrants' Rights Coalition, Unite Oregon, IRCO, Immigrant Rights Coalition. There's a whole lot of organizations who are working. Please support them. You can make a difference. You can do something. It's up to you. Fight back.